Throughout April, high school seniors across Chicagoland are learning which colleges have accepted them for the fall. That means it's on to step 2, right? Figuring out how to pay for college. And Joan Jensen, President and CEO of Central Credit Union of Illinois, is here with all kinds of tips and information. I just kind of want to wind you up and say go for it, because such important stuff we need to cover. So if you thought of a big tuition bill is keeping you awake, you have a whole list here of what you need to do.
That's right. So first of all, the first thing you want to do, you thought your taxes were all done and the numbers were done, but they're not. What you need to do is to be sure that you fill out the FAFSA, and that's for the free application for federal student aid. Get that in the works right away. Many schools, the deadline is June 30th, but some it's earlier. You can also go to the website for that. It's FAFSA.ed.gov to get more information on that.
Okay.
Now, the next thing is the student aid offices, the federal aid offices, they are starting to get word out to people in terms of how much money you have. So when you get your financial aid package offer from the school, remember you can negotiate it. A lot of people think it's written in ink. You can go back and kind of leverage one school's offer against another and try to sweeten the deal to get as much money as you can. The other thing is to look locally for money, and now's the season for that, Stacy, because the Lions clubs and the JCs and all the local organizations are looking for those high school seniors to award scholarships to. So check with also the high school counselors and find out who's offering those so you can apply. The other thing I caution people is a lot of students now are graduating with big loans, and what they should do is look right now before they even get started. And sometimes your second choice school is going to be really the best school for you.
Financially speaking?
Financially, yes. And particularly taking a look at some local schools and also even like the community colleges. A lot of times you can get a start there and then transfer to your dream school and save a lot of bucks.
All right, let's talk about the next segment too. Feeling restless and looking for some extra help? If you are, listen to these tips that Joan has.
Yes. The federal government has money. One are the Pell Grants. What's really nice, they are based on need, but you don't have to pay back this money. It's free. That's the best kind. The next thing are Stafford Loans. Some of these loans are subsidized, they're low interest rate, and they're based on need. But there's also unsubsidized loans available too for people who need help. But again, I say watch how much you take out in loans. And another option for some people is to look at the work-study programs. You can work with the college financial aid office for these, and these are very student-friendly type jobs they put you in. Sometimes they're even related to your own field of study. And the other thing I tell people to keep doing now and continue through their college years is to look out on the web and scour sites for additional scholarships. collegeview.com and scholarships.com are two sites, and there are many others too to keep looking. Some of them are based on need, these scholarships. Others are based on merit or your interests. So keep looking for those.
All right.
So, and people who think they have it all made, double check your budgets. Look how much books are going to cost you, travel's going to cost you, and maybe you ought to start saving for grad school, because a lot of people are continuing their education.
That's awfully nice of parents out there, because at that point I'd be like, you're on your own.
That's right. That was my philosophy.
All right, thank you for that, Joan. We have posted all of Joan's tips for paying for college on our website, too, at abc7chicago.com.